Hey, what's popular, everybody? Turn this down a bit. What's popular, everybody? Gobble, 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 pre-gobbles for the Thanksgiving holiday and shit. So, I didn't put no videos out last week as I said I was gonna. I did shoot a lot of shit, but what does it matter to you? It's not out, right? I think I did one video. I don't know, man. I don't know. Certain things is going on. I'm doing my homework, guys. Not schoolwork. Like, I got a lot of that, but I'm doing my homework. Like, I gotta make sure I put out factual shit. You know what I'm saying? I can't just react and put out some shit, because then I'll be the ass later on. I'm not into that. But right now, let's get into this Kanye West rant on his last performance there. So for those of you who don't understand what's going down, Kanye is flying off. He's like, yeah, fuck the radio. Give it to the radio.
Is the radio fucking? What you saying?
Yeah, that's what he's saying. That's what he's saying.
Now, not fuck the people that work at radio.
Not fuck the people.
These is real people that gotta feed their kids.
Right.
And they not being allowed to play that real shit.
Now, Cat's been saying this for a minute, like, since I was a kid, like, fuck the radio, because even Rage Against the Machine had that, you know, turn off your radio and shit, because the little box is giving you, like, bullshit information, one. Two, you know, the game is politics. They're playing this shit over and over and over again and making you think you like it when you don't like it, but it's a lot of artists out there who ain't getting no play, right? The internet kind of fucks that off, though. Like, we don't really need the internet no more, right? We don't really need the radio no more. We got the internet. But, yo, Kanye is live right now. So right now, he's calling off all these artists who got some ill shit. Lil Rocky Unit is in the mix of that as well. Hey, I dig the little fucking A$AP Rocky and the rest of them, and A$AP, the rest of the A$AP crew and shit. They put some live shit out. Rocky being my favorite. You said do the Googles. Just do the bit.
They will give you that. Why did I name A$AP? Because that's the future. That's the
A$AP, they on some shit, dude.
On our toes like that. These niggas keeping this shit alive, bro. These niggas keeping
There's a
this
lot
shit
of
alive,
bruh. What is this bro shit? Like, I say bro too, but like, bro is like slang now. If it replaces nigga, I'm cool with that. You know what I'm saying? Because cats like bro, like even chicks would be like, for real, bro. I was trying to get real, bro. I was trying to get them purses, bro. You know what I'm saying?
And Drake, and radio, and Doc, and 92.3, and everybody. Is it just me? Or did you hear that song so many times? You say you want to play it for free.
I mean, for real.
Hey, you know what
for real.
Because, hey,
brainwash you with that shit.
Drake, I love talent, but they set that song up, bro. And let me tell you something. MTV, fuck you. Once again, as always.
You said fuck MTV? Whoa. You hear the guy like, whoa.
Let me tell you what it is, bro. Hey.
This is shit when he drops the bomb on Beyonce. This is where it gets wild.
I went down 7 years of my life of motherfuckers hating me for saying Beyonce had the best video. Hey baby, it's rock and roll tonight. Y'all might be experiencing a lot of pop shit, but the vibes is back. The prodigal son, King Cuttie.
That's like saying this dude is like high or something because he's always flipping. I think he's just really into himself. He might be a little bipolar. King Cuttie. Now he talks about King Cuttie and how King Cuttie is one of the best, right? Cass is really feeling Cuttie. I'm not really against Cuttie, nothing like that. I just haven't really felt that itch to dig into him a little bit.
About how you playing radio's game. Khaled, you a real nigga.
This is where he begs for his life a little bit.
You a real nigga, you got the keys. But as we learn all the politics that niggas was doing for years, Obama couldn't make America great because he couldn't be him to be who he was.
Yeah, true. Possibly
Black
true.
men have been slaves. Obama wasn't allowed to do this. Yeah!
You mean he wasn't allowed to wall out? You know what I'm saying?
He had to be perfect.
Wasn't sure he had to walk that path.
Don't always change shit, bro.
No.
Being perfect don't always change shit, bro. So when I talk about MTV, let me something. I was hurt.
Before he gets into the MTV bit, let's touch on the Obama thing, and let's also touch on his comments about being a Trump supporter, right? Okay, so first and foremost, so a lot of people voted for Obama, expecting this change, blah, 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 blah. You heard the story a million times over again, didn't really get it like you thought, but at the same time, the problem is that we kind of all, y'all kind of all fell off, right? Because you didn't like hold his feet to the fire on anything, you know what I'm saying? Because Democrats was in office, because you had a black president, you felt like, oh, you know, we made it, you know what I'm saying? But you're not really, because no matter what the politician is, who the politician, even if it's your politician, you still got to hold their feet to the fire, you know what I'm saying? Obama did some things, he did a lot of shit I didn't personally like, and I felt like should have been done more. But then there was also the obvious argument that because Obama was black, he couldn't be for black people. And then there was even points made where Michelle would be like, hey, sometimes you gotta fucking pick up the stick and motherfucking and go for him. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes you gotta fucking you gotta back us. You know, she made that statement. That's paraphrasing, right? So that's what he's referring to with Obama. He had to play the game, and a lot of people thought that if you bring back white Democrats like Hillary Clinton, she could actually do more for black people because and minorities, because she's not a minority. Nobody's looking at her like, oh, you're gonna let them all in now? You gonna let them all in? Which, by the way, there was a politician here, a representative here in I think it was Georgia, who had to step down, or they wanted to step down because he was recorded saying, you know, we couldn't let this black guy, not Obama's other politician, we couldn't let this black guy into this on this board. I think it was like a education board or some shit. Let me correct that when I get a chance. And because he might bring all the brothers in. So shit, what he said. Funniest shit to me is you always hear cast Republicans, and yeah, I got them on my shit. You always hear Republicans and conservatives and motherfuckers make arguments. Everybody's talking about racism and racism in the government, but I don't see it. I never see it. But then it's always popping up. And then when the shit pops up, those same people are quiet as fuck, like, you know, they're talking about some other shit, Benghazi or some shit, right? They like totally ignore that. And then once that shit passes, they're back on there. You're always talking about racism, but I never see any examples of it. I'm just saying. All right, now as far as him on his Trump shit, being a Trump supporter, right? Kanye came out and he said that if he did not vote, like fuck that voting shit, but if I did vote, I would have probably voted for Trump. And a lot of people lost their ass and got crazy, right? I don't see why the fuck for. Like, I'm not no Trump supporter or nothing like that. I'm not really trying. Because I don't believe you're going to get what you think you're going to get, right? So Republicans, Democrats are not doing it. You got to be a motherfucking, you got to be the Star of David for me to vote for you. You know what I'm saying? You got to be the coming of the Messiah for me to vote for the Republican or Democrat. But that being said, if you supported Trump, then you supported Trump. Ain't nothing wrong with that. You get your own views and rights, man. I don't know, a lot of these millennials especially, but not just millennials, but let's say a lot of motherfuckers got that millennial-itis, that millennial flu, you know what I'm saying? Where you think that just because you supported this guy, they had to win, or this gal, they had to win, and because your votes were that, you wanted your vote, and you want to win. It don't work like that. Everybody shouldn't get trophies. We say it all the time, right? Okay, let's get back to it.
Beyonce, I was hurt because
Beyonce.
Video called Made. And out of respect, MTV told me, Mr. West, out of respect to you, I will let you know that Beyonce is winning the video tonight for Formation over How I'm Playing and Famous.
That's okay. Let her finish the story. Let her finish the story. Hold on.
Beforehand, so I wouldn't run on stage. Hey, bro, y'all ain't gotta fuck with me, but you know I got the vision, and you know I'ma keep it real with you.
You gotta give him that. You got to give him that.
Beyonce, I was hurt. I went down 7 years on behalf of your. Hey, nigga, don't throw no shit down. Talk.
This is the realest shit. You say, bro, that time.
I am putting my career, my life, my public well-standing at risk when I talk to y'all like this.
In all fairness, your public well-standing is pretty much shot any fucking way, but I'm just saying.
This is a moment in the matrix, bro. The vibes is back. The vibes is back. Motherfuckers might feel a way about this tonight.
Motherfuckers might feel a way about it. Get to the point, bro. I want to hear this. I want to say it. I want to get over it.
I heard that you said you wouldn't perform unless you won Video of the Year over me and over how I live. In my opinion, now don't try to diss Beyonce.
So
she
walk
is
back.
great. Taylor
Walk
Swift
back.
is great.
Walk back.
We are all great people.
Walk back.
We are all equal. But sometimes we be playing the politics too much and forgetting who we are. Just to win. Fuck winning. Fuck looking cool.
Now, you just got to finish saying that, you know, you're going to be on your Trump shit, say the fuck you want to say and still win. I'm just throwing it out there. I'm just saying.
Fuck looking cool. Fuck being cool. Fuck all that, bruh.
Yeah, fuck all that, bruh.
I've been sitting here to give y'all my truth, even at the risk of my own life, even at the risk of my own success.
Everybody finna kill you over that shit, dog. Might spill a little success on the
JC, call me, bro. You still ain't called me.
And this is the part right here where I'm like, come on, man. You getting all personal and shit.
Please don't send them at my head. Just call me. Talk to me like a man.
This shit's gonna go somewhere else. It keeps on playing.
I just am a man. The same as everybody here. I ain't above, below, none of y'all. We all equal.
I'ma break this down for a minute.
This is the vibes, bro.
So, like,
This is the future.
hey, first of all, I gotta say kudos to Kanye. A lot of motherfuckers think it's ridiculous that he does these rants, and it very well may be, but we enjoy them, do we not? I enjoy them. I like them. I like when he puts his personal business, when he's airing the fuck out of shit. I air the fuck out of shit. I mean, some of that shit, I'll probably like handle on the side, just for personal business and shit. But I do like the fact that he addressed all this shit out in the open for everybody to know what's going on and to feel it. Now, here's what's real. Preceding this, immediately, he's going to probably end up getting donkey today from, the Breakfast Club. He's going to get a lot of comments from a lot of motherfuckers saying he's in his fields and shit. You know how that goes and all that. The beehive, as they call it, probably going to swarm on his ass because, he put Beyonce's business out there. But on the real, I enjoyed it. I enjoyed every bit of it. There's more here, but I just don't want this video to go that goddamn long. Yeesh. But, yeah, so I think that's pretty cool. Let me throw this out there, too. Let me throw this out there. All right, Kanye's, he's earned the respect as one of the most artistically brilliant musicians, producers, celebrities, wherever you want to categorize him as, of our time. And I think you can't take that away from him. I think that's something he's totally earned. And with his rants and his public venting of his opinions and stance on a lot of shit, I think you could see him try to make a go for some motherfucking office at some point. You're not ready 2020? No, you won't be ready then, sir, because you gotta mature up just a little bit and you gotta get a little more age on you, right? But I can see him doing it, and let's be real, with the election of Donald Trump, you've seen the last real election of politicians, I think. If Donald Trump can pull that shit off successfully, or at least even decently, like, he ain't gotta do no landmark shit. I'm just saying, if he can fucking, ride the current, you know what I'm saying? What you're gonna see is a lot more non-politicians running for office, running for the presidency, and I would be down for that. Only because I'm sick of the fucking Republicans and Democrats. What I want to see is non-Republicans, non-Democrats, and that's going to take American people demanding that independent parties, third parties, get a little more air, a lot more air. You know what I'm saying? And to be honest, the only way they're going to give an independent candidate more air is if that candidate is a celebrity, somebody who's going to get the air no matter what. Like, I wanted Jill Stein to get it. Of course, she came nowhere near. I think Gary Johnson was probably going to be a safer bet for any independent votes. But of course, he came nowhere near either. The third party or independent candidate never comes anywhere near, right? But I think if we see someone like I say a Kanye or some shit like that running one of those slots, then, and this might sound ludicrous to you, right? But it's real. I think that if we see like a celebrity that already has like a huge following jump in one of those spots, I think that you can see that third party candidate get air. Now, will that be good for the country is the question. Will that be good for you and me is the question. Who fucking knows? It depends on whoever it is that falls in that slot, but it would definitely get air. And the idea of a non-Republican or Democrat being elected would be extremely good for us. Extremely good, because then we can break up the machine. A lot of people hate Donald Trump. A lot of people like Donald Trump. I don't give a fuck about Donald Trump, to be honest with you. And I have my concerns, as you will see. I have my concerns, and some of my concerns are growing. Some of them are slowing, right? But the one thing that I do attribute to his candidacy and his presidency is that for the first time we break through a little bit and get the non-establishment candidate, sort of, because he's been supporting establishment candidates for a long time. That's a whole nother thing. We'll get into that another time, right? But I just want to throw that shit out there. Hey, this has been my reaction to Kanye's fucking latest rant. Join me next time for some more Braves vlog. Hey, you guys have a great Thanksgiving if you never get a video from me before that time again. Hey, gobble gobble out of here.